Hey everyone, this is John just shooting a video to provide some updates around our LeadCapture community. And at some point, I'll shoot a nicer video where I'm on camera, just kind of giving a full blown tour of the new LeadCapture community. But I wanted to shoot a quick message to get the word out that we are going to be slowly migrating away from Slack to this new community that's built on top of Skool.com. This new community will continue to be free, just like the Slack group. It will be part of the LeadCapture IO membership, so nothing is changing there. The main thing to note is we're just going to slowly start migrating away from the Slack group. The Slack group will continue to exist. I won't completely shut that down because I know some of you communicate back and forth with me there, and I love that. But the ideal situation is that we all begin to migrate into this new community. We can message here through DMs and so on. So I'll use this video to explain why we're migrating, how this new community works, and how to get access to it and value from it. So for those of you who don't know, Skool.com is like a community and an education-based system all in one. This gives us the ability to not only communicate with you through a community-based system, but to also provide better content at scale and provide content to help you get the most out of the LeadCapture IO platform and level up your LeadCapture game. So that was the initial goal with the Slack community. For those of you who don't know, before Slack, we were using a different system called Mighty that wasn't so great. And then we moved to Slack thinking that would be better, and it ended up being a mistake. I learned a few things in that process. The first thing that I learned is most people don't actually like Slack. We didn't have that many of you in Slack. The next thing that I learned is Slack is a decent support channel, although there's problems with using it for support, but it's not great for providing engagement and content at scale. And I really struggled with that. For those of you who were part of the Slack group, you probably noticed that there wasn't much engagement. And I would post sometimes, but I found it hard to generate engagement through Slack. I believe you could pay for Slack to probably get more features to help with that, but at scale, Slack gets really expensive. So it wasn't the best for that, and then Slack just turned into this clunky, glorified support channel that was okay, but on the business side, it fragmented support and made it harder for us to provide support because not only do we have tickets, but we now also had Slack communications going through. And while that wasn't a big problem, it became harder at scale. And it's really easy to miss messages in Slack, especially when you're getting a lot of messages. And we just needed to kind of consolidate our systems here and create not just like a support system, but more of a community. And that's the goal here with this new community that we're launching. So this leads to the LeadCapture community. Now it works the same way where like you can still DM me if you want to message me here, but we can also build out more of a community. We can all help each other, and we can also provide training content and information in this UI and platform that's designed for that. So I'll highlight a few key things to focus on when you get in here, and then I'll leave it at that. And then at some point, I'll come back and shoot a more full-blown video where I'm walking through this whole thing. So when you come into the LeadCapture community, the first thing you'll notice is tabs. And I won't walk through each of these, but the main tab to focus on is community. And we have different channels: general discussion, introduce yourself, lead gen strategy. This one is one that I'm excited about: features, updates, and roadmap. We actually have like a whole different tool for that, but that's, again, it fragmented things. People didn't really know about it. So we're going to consolidate all the feature updates and all of that stuff in here. Then there's just some more channels. This button right here will show you all of the messages in one feed. That's something that Slack was missing. You had to drill into every single channel, and it just got cumbersome to do that, and nobody actually does that. But with Skool, with this new LeadCapture community on the Skool platform, you can come in here and see all the messages in a nice feed. Love that, and I think that will be helpful. The other thing I wanted to note, and this is another feature that I'm really excited about, is the classroom. So we're going to leverage this community as a way to provide more helpful resources and content to help you all get the most out of whatever it is you're doing, whether you're using LeadCapture IO or not. So you'll see here that we're going to be launching the Getting Started 101 guide. So this will be like a little mini course you can take to get the most out of the system. Then we also have the LeadCapture blueprints that we're going to be restarting to provide content and helpful insights into what's working now. And then we also have a Facebook conversion tracking guide that we're launching. We're going to have a masterclass, and we'll just keep dropping more content in here to help you all out. Then in the future, as we begin adopting this more, we'll begin launching some live courses, live webinars, things like that. We have a calendar where you can dive into the calendar and see what we're going to be covering in the near future. So that will come later. There's more features and stuff to cover, but I think that this community is what we were looking for initially, and this is going to be a much better option for us. So the Slack group, like I said, will continue to exist. We're not going to completely shut that down. So for those of you who message me there, you can continue to reach out to me there. But ideally, we'll all be inside of this group over time, and eventually, I'm not sure when this will happen, but eventually we probably will just shut the Slack group down. One other thing to note here is to get access to the group. Let me show you something. So one of the easiest ways to get access is to come in here and then scroll down here and just click on this button, and it should bring you right into it. Let's make sure that works. So we already changed the link that no longer leads to Slack. It leads right inside of here. And then as a marketer, of course, I need a CTA. So when you get a chance, please sign up for LeadCapture. You can get to it the way I just showed you, or you can go to skool.com/LeadCapture. Or I believe if you just type in hq.leadcapture.io, it will bring you here. Please sign up, and then I think we have to approve you, and once you get approved, I'd appreciate it if you could introduce yourself. You don't have to do that, but that would be amazing. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.